Happy Sunday. It's Jaime Greene, the Solar Queen, and I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday afternoon, evening, wherever you might be. It's been a fun-filled solar Sunday for me today. Typically, I leave my weekends open to help people if they are interested in going solar, or being that I'm a stay-at-home mom with 3 kids that I'm homeschooling for a few more weeks. I leave my evenings and weekends open to be available to help homeowners make that switch to solar. And so this morning, I had a solar consultation with a friend and talking about their options, solar plus battery. And then I also, right after that, hi, Larry, good evening. You just won a little giant ladder, I believe, on Ken Walls and Doug Wing's live yesterday. So congratulations for that. That's really, really exciting. So Sundays, today was an extra special solar Sunday because I had an opportunity to present some solar proposals with batteries to one homeowner. And then my husband went golfing this morning. He had a good time golfing. Best golf game yet, I think, in a long, long time. I think he said he got an 87, which I think is pretty good. You're welcome. Yeah, so he was coming home and he was running a little bit late, so I was running late to my solar appointment this afternoon. And but they were more than gracious in understanding. So went to their home and I helped this homeowner go solar, and they're also getting a battery. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now in terms of solar. Not only getting solar for your home to replace your electricity costs and getting your electricity from the utility company, but more and more homeowners are opting for backup batteries. So I'll probably talk someday about backup batteries. It's not complex, but it's a big topic to talk about. So we need solar powered golf carts. That is smart. I mean, aren't the electric ran? So you just they charge up. I'm sure they have the batteries. They could have solar powered electric stations, electric golf cart charging stations. But if you have a golf cart at home that you charge at home and you have solar on your rooftop, then you're solar powering your golf cart. So that's kind of cool. So anyways, I went to this homeowner's house and helped them go solar. And one of the things that is very, very common and that you should do if you're looking at solar is you should get a couple of quotes, at least 2, if you really, really want to do your due diligence. 2 to 3 is a good idea. You should talk to, a couple of different solar providers and see what they can do for you. One of the things that I'm running up against, or not running up against, I don't want to say that, but I met with a homeowner earlier this week who I didn't find out until about an hour into our conversation that he had already signed a contract with another solar company. He had no clue that he was signing a contract, which is really not good on that solar person, whoever was helping him on the phone. Hello, friends now. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. So please let me know. I hope you're doing well from the Philippines. Thanks for watching. So it's really important to get some solar proposals, a couple of different ones, because everyone's going to be a little bit different. But it's good to just kind of compare. And hopefully it's going to be a good comparison, apples to apples. And then you know that you did your due diligence. What I want to educate you guys on doing is making sure you don't sign anything, or at least you don't sign anything until you know for a fact that you're entering into a contract or into an agreement for solar, because this homeowner had no clue that what they were signing. And the salesperson was telling him, oh, you can just go ahead and do this, and this is so that we can get you to site survey, and then from there, we'll go from there. But when I found out about this, I was like, oh no, you signed a contract. So, and he didn't like that. He didn't like feeling deceived or feeling like he got duped into signing something And they're now, solar companies coming in and pressuring them to sign the final contract to move forward, but he needs a new roof. So that's a whole nother thing. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you have a blessed Sunday too. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of getting multiple quotes or multiple proposals. It's a good idea to do that so you can just compare apples to apples. Some companies are going to be more expensive with their panel selection. Some are going to be more expensive with their batteries. Some have different kinds of batteries. It all just very, very, very much depends on a lot of different things. And one of my jobs as Jaime Greene, the Solar Queen, is I like to educate all of my homeowners on what to expect, what they're going to get for the price of, the solar proposal that I provide them. Everyone is different. Every homeowner's situation is different. Every solar panel, most likely the panels that you see on a rooftop right now, you can't tell what brand they are. You can't tell what wattage they are. You can't tell what kind of inverter they have. You can't tell what kind of battery they have unless you go and get all these things. But the whole thing is that everybody's solar, it's supposed to work together. The whole system's supposed to work together. So it is generating clean, renewable energy from the sun. And you're no longer totally dependent upon the utility company to provide that energy for you. So, so that's, something to think about, or at least consider, because everyone will say, so I'll see on social media, well, I have 8 panels, or I have 12 panels, or I have 20 panels. Well, why does she have 20 panels and I need only 18? Or why do they have 30 and I have 26 panels or 27 panels? So you just really don't know every homeowner's energy consumption. So it's really hard for if someone says, well, how many panels do you have? Well, it's going to be very different from what you need for your home. So that's why it's actually really good to get multiple quotes, because believe it or not all quotes are created equally either. But at least then you can kind of sit down, you can evaluate. And if your solar consultant did a really good job explaining how solar works and how they came to the conclusion as to why they're sizing your system the way they are, then at least you have a good educated place to come from to make a decision. So get multiple quotes. Of course, do that. And get a couple. Get one from, Sunrun. Get one from Tesla if you want. Like, you can get them from Tesla. You can get them online. I would just word of caution against Teslas. One, I believe they're requiring a battery for you to even get solar. But there's a lot of hidden fees. And if you finance with them, they might not lift the UCC one off of your house until it is against the panels, until it's paid off. So that's just something to think about. Oh, thank you. I like going live, and I'm glad you enjoy them. So it's really, really, really important to just get those quotes, talk to people, get a solid solar education, and especially in the state of California. When you go to sign up for solar and you agree to go solar, there's a 26-page document called the California Public Utility Commissioner's Consumer Protection Guide. And it is a 26-page long guide on making sure you as the homeowner know your rights, know what you're signing up for, know how you're paying for it, and all that good stuff. So it's a long document, and it's done because there have been people in this industry that have taken advantage of people that are elderly, or where English is the second language, or they don't know what they're signing. For example, the gentleman that signed the contract and didn't even know he had signed one. That's just not good. So just from me to you, I wanted to talk to you today about how important it is to get multiple quotes. And then, of course, come to me, because I will help you go solar. And as Jeffrey Gittimer has properly trained me, I might not be the cheapest, but I'm not going to be the most expensive, but I'm going to give everyone a very, very fair pricing for their solar, to go solar and everything. So, I do take into consideration all the things, and every homeowner is going to be different. Like I said, the panels, yeah, they might be all the same panels, but they might need a main panel upgrade, or they might need a sub panel put in, or they may need a new roof, or they might want 2 batteries instead of 1 battery, or, there's all these different things. And those are all conversations that you should have with your solar consultant when you're considering going solar, or at least all those questions should be asked. And even, are you planning for more, to add more to your usage? Like, are you getting an electric vehicle? Are you getting a hot tub? Are you going to get air conditioning, et cetera, et cetera? So all these things are addressed and discussed at the time of your solar consultation. And then when that's all done, then we go and discuss your solar proposal and how much solar energy you need, the properly sized system that you would need to make sure that you can generate that from the sun. And even if you can't get 100% offset, you're still going to save money on your going solar. You're going to save money, and you're going to be able to have the sun powering your lives instead of dirty coal that's being burned to bring power to your house. And then if you get a little bit more than you actually need, which some people are planning for that, because say they want to get an electric vehicle down the road, even if they get a little bit extra, it's still going to be hopefully the same price, if not a little less than what you're paying to the utility company, even if you oversize your system. So if you're thinking of solar, do it. I encourage you to look into getting solar for your home. My word of caution is, don't sign anything until you're ready and you know exactly what you're getting. Don't sign anything until you know that and you've made a decision. And you're probably thinking, well, Jamie, what if, all of the quotes are about the same? Who do I decide to go with? I would say go with the person that you liked the best and who was the most forthright and honest and clear in what they were presenting to you. Because maybe you're going to get some quotes that are about the same. And then you're like, who do I go with? I'm always going to say go with me. I hope that you guys who are watching, you would give me that opportunity to take a look at it and help you go solar. But if not, that's okay. And there's parts of the country I can't serve anyways yet. I'm working on getting into more states. So that's what I want to talk to you guys tonight about, is just the importance of getting multiple quotes. Word of caution, not to sign any contracts until you're ready to move forward. Because some salespeople are tricky like that. And then if you get tricked like that, do you really want to do business with them? That's the other question you have to ask yourself. So get multiple quotes, pick the right one that you want to go with, and then just go from there, then sign all the papers. And it's not a ton of papers, but there are some. You're going into an agreement, and if you're taking out a loan, you're taking out a loan, and all that good stuff. So that's what I really wanted to talk to you today, just based off of conversations I've had this week, several conversations I've had this week with homeowners who are thinking of going solar. I'm helping a homeowner tomorrow go solar. I'm really excited for them. They're getting a new roof, they're getting a battery, and they're going to get their solar system. And at the end of the day, it's going to be a good thing for them, because they need a new roof anyways. So I'm really excited for them. And then, it's never too late to go solar. So that was something that came up today in a conversation, was, should I wait till the fall or the winter? And I said, no, because you're going to start saving money straight away, even if you can't capture all that beautiful sun during the summertime. Because right now, guys, if you go solar right now, like if you decide to go make that switch and go solar, you're likely not going to get permission to operate. The soonest you're going to get permission to operate is, and this is if it's just straight up solar, no battery, no main panel upgrade, no roof work, just solar, you should be looking at it about 90 to 120 days, give or take. Maybe a little sooner if it does, and great. If it happens earlier than 90 days, that's awesome. If it's a little bit later than 120 days, that's, or within the 90 to 120 days, that's still awesome. But when you throw in main panel upgrades and batteries, that can be a little bit trickier, getting things pushed through and PTO'd and all that stuff. So just based on my experience with homeowners. So even if you want to go ahead and get solar now, you could do it and know that it's the last time you're going to pay expensive electricity rates for the summertime, because as the days get longer and hotter, people are probably going to use their air conditioning units, and then their usage goes up, and then their rates go up, and then it's just a perfect, summertime is usually when people pay the most for their energy. So let this be the last expensive summer you pay for electricity, because I want to encourage you all to go solar. So hi, Scott. I hope you're having a great evening too. I'm just wrapping up my talk about solar energy and the importance of getting multiple quotes. So, and then talking to me, because I would love to help whoever I can go solar. And I tend to stay in the state of California, but I can help homeowners throughout the United States. Florida, Texas, the Carolinas, parts of the several states on the eastern seaboard, in the New England states, Texas, New Mexico, Nevada, Arizona, Colorado, Utah, and of course, California. So more states coming. Is just, that's where I'm at right now. So anyways, if you're interested in solar, please go to my website, JaimeGreene, and you can also send me an email at Jaime@JaimeGreene, if you are interested in solar. It's really important that when you go solar or when you start the conversation, don't freak out if the solar company or the solar rep asks for a copy of your utility bill, because you need to provide that to be able for that solar consultant to then put together a proposal for you based on your usage this last 12 months. So if someone asks you for your utility bill and you want them to put together a proposal, have that ready. The other things that you want to have ready is, how old is your roof? What's the material type? And then what's the rating of your main service panel? And then just kind of be thinking, do you want a battery or not? In California, a lot of people are getting them. And you have to sit and think about, why are you wanting the battery? Is it for the power cut? If there's a power cut, that your home, your critical loads are backed up, and your fridge is going to be powered by the battery in the sun when the power is out. The batteries all have different capacity and different functionalities depending on the battery you get. The common one is going to be the LG battery, and Tesla Powerwalls are starting to come back into stock. So these are conversations to have. And then the other thing that you need to think about is if you're going to pay cash or if you're going to finance it. And then I guess those are really the main things that you really need to be prepared for when going solar. So that is it for my show today. If you're a business owner, or you have, if you're interested in solar for your business or your farm or industrial area, and you are tired of paying expensive utility bills, I can help you with that too. There's more advantages for businesses to go solar, not only for the tax credit, but also for MACRS, for the depreciation, and all that good stuff. So if you are interested in solar for your business, you can send me an email at Jaime@ExcelsiorSolar.com. So there you have it, everybody. That is it. I am done with solar tonight. It's been a solar Sunday to the full. Got my husband new tires for his car at Costco tonight. And I'm going to go have I think we're getting ice cream tonight. So I'm going to have a little bit of ice cream. And then I'm going to go spend the rest of my evening with my family. So have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Thank you, Scott. I hope that was good, helpful, useful information. A lot of people always, the question that and I might even do like a video series on, like, for my website or something, where people can learn about all things solar, so that when they do meet with somebody, that they are educated enough to be able to have a conversation with the consultant about going solar. It should be me. It should be me. But it's then that way, it's there. It's all out there too. Like it's good to usually your utility company is going to have information on the solar, like going solar and everything. Be careful. This is one thing I'm going to say about the utility companies. They're starting to provide solar power, to homeowners, which is a great option if you really want to be green and sustainable. But they're charging way more than the utility than the dirty energy for that solar power. So when you go solar, you can own the system and it can be yours and it can be a part of your home. If you lease it, you're going to pay it's like you're paying the leasing company for your energy and they become your energy company in a sense. So you're still going to save money, but not as much as if you were to buy it outright. And when you lease it, you don't get the tax credit. So that's, those are reasons why someone would lease a system over purchasing it, is if they didn't have the tax liability to get the tax credit. So that's, but they're still wanting to save money on their energy and have clean energy coming into their home. So that's that. So I hope that helped even more. So thanks, Scott, for watching, and Fresnel and Larry and everybody else. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Share this out if you know someone who's interested. I can't even talk. If they're interested in solar, and they can reach out to me, I would really appreciate it. And if you want, send me an email, send me a private message, and we'll start the conversation. So happy Sunday to all of you. Have a wonderful week ahead. And I should be on next Sunday, even though it's Memorial Day weekend. I am going to be traveling, but I will be back Saturday night. So I will be here on Sunday, Memorial Day weekend. So enjoy your week. Take care, stay happy, and stay healthy. Bye, everybody.